Hey guys, what's going on? I promised you guys an update on the house, me and Chelsea's house on the back one. We have been really hard at work, and we are almost there. Like legit, we have some skirting that needs to be put on. That's going to be put on tomorrow morning. We have electricity coming shortly after that. We have a final inspection, the final inspection, and so hopefully we're within like a 1 week period of being able to live in this house. I can't wait until the power company comes out here, puts power to it, water starts running through that well, and we can get some get a little bit of privacy and give LaLa and Papa some privacy, because God knows we are all ready for it. I mean, this has been a year. Year in the making. This is it. Like, I'm absolutely stoked. I got Dixie out here with me, so she'll be coming inside with me. Everybody else is up front, and still waiting on Chelsea to get home. She should be cooking as soon as she gets here. But I'm gonna show you guys inside the house. So this is our absolute mess. We got boxes for bed frames, mattresses, oversized couch, furniture in the back, and it was all because of this little yellow sheet of paper. We needed proper lines located to ensure setbacks, and have the setbacks have been made, and a swale needed to be placed in between our septic, which is on that side of the house, and in between the house, because me and Chelsea really didn't want to clear out a large portion of the property. Not necessarily because, if you look at it, we cleared this portion, but me and Chelsea came out here, we busted our tail and cleared out some planted pines. Luckily, that Papa had not planted but 4 or 5, 6 years ago, at the most 6 years. It wasn't too difficult coming out here with a chainsaw, driving over it repeatedly with a bush hog, clearing out some stuff. Now, I did get 5 or 6 trees cut down a little bit earlier in the process, right after clearing, just because they really needed to find somewhere else to be, like the burn pile. And so after we decided to just clear that amount, and we found out how long the trailer was going to be, we went ahead and we just rolled with that. Well, it was all fine and dandy until the septic guy showed up, and he was like, man, this is like, you guys hardly have enough room to put a septic. So we set the house a little bit further down on the low side of the property. That way we could go ahead and we could fit the septic where we wanted it. And it fits absolutely perfect. And so, like I said, because it's so close to the house, they wanted a little bit of a swale. That way it would redirect water around the property. You know, Papa went ahead and told me, he's like, listen, you get this inspection passed one time. Another thing that they had said was property markers. And so we went out there and I took the lawnmower, put some PVC pipe with a flag on top. That way they could find the property markers. And we come back, and today I get word that our final inspection, not final inspection, which is after they do the skirting around the side of the house. That's, from what I understand, that's really the only thing they're inspecting at the final inspection. And then at that point, we can have Okie Finoki come out here and get power ran to the house. The reason why we've had this furniture in here, the county told me I could put the furniture in. So I went ahead and I put the furniture in. We kind of placed it and staged it where we wanted everything. And then I found out from the county, well, yeah, you can move your furniture in, but you can't have it up next to the wall because they have to check all the receptacles. So me and my buddy, we rushed home, and a buddy of mine, we rushed over here real quick, and we moved everything to the center. That way they had access to all the outlets. And that's why everything kind of looks like in shambles right now. But this is all the furniture that we have as of right now. A lot of this was new because, as you can see, we cleared out our storage unit. The bad thing is all that money that we had spent on the storage unit to go ahead and have it stay there, kind of was, I'm not going to say a waste, because the wood furniture was fine. All of our couches, on the other hand, not so much. So what we ended up doing was we ended up going and we ended up purchasing furniture off Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and anywhere else we could, classifieds, whatever. But we got good quality wood furniture, and I'm talking about so many deals, guys. This set of furniture, I think, was somewhere in the neighborhood of like $500. It was 2 end tables, a coffee table, a sofa, and a love seat. We got a all wood dining room set, or dining room, which was 4 chairs, 1 bench, and an all wood table. We ended up picking it up for like $250, and it's really, really, really nice. It's really heavy. It's good quality. We ended up getting an entertainment center that is stained a little bit darker than our old coffee table, which we still have. It's one of my favorite parts of our house. It's like it's a light wood with tile on it. I think it looks pretty cool. And when we asked the people that we got it from for $175, they said that the entertainment center is actually relatively old, and they got it from a place called Circle K in Jacksonville, which just so happens to be where we got the coffee table from. So it's like the same style, kind of, sort of the stuff. So yeah, that was pretty cool. We ended up getting this awesome oversized couch from a house. You can't really see it. This couch literally goes all the way around the room. That right there is the back of the entertainment center that I was telling you guys about, with the little bit of darker stain. And then this right here, this is the tile that I was talking about right here. So again, this exact tile is on the front of this. It's just, as you can see, a much darker stain. Now, I tell you, this is absolutely hilarious. So when we had the guy come in and he was looking at everything, and he was actually setting the back door because it was way off. It's like 2 inches high at the top, or 2 inches off at the top, and it was flush at the bottom. The back door could barely close, and it's all really because of transporting. But that was fine. That was whatever. I asked them while they were here, though, if they could kind of walk through the house and see if they could find anything that needed to be fixed. Well, they had to come into this office, and Patrick got this thing from church. It was a church yard sale. Someone was selling it, but it's a Halloween decoration. And Patrick absolutely fell in love with something they now call Creepy Connie. Creepy Connie is like I said, just a Halloween decoration that Patrick absolutely fell in love with. And so we brought him home and we put him in my office. Well, whenever we put him in my office, the guy that came in here to do the inspection and to fix the door and do kinds of stuff from Scott Built Homes, his helper walked in here, and Larry, which is the Scott Built guy, said that his helper screamed like a girl. It was funny. So pretty much the same exact thing happening in here. We had to kind of move everything away from the wall to go ahead and give them access to the outlets. But just to kind of show you how everybody has been excited, Rick Isaac is in love with Minecraft. And so Chelsea went to Walmart and got him a Minecraft bed set, and he absolutely loved it. And I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of stuff in here that's Minecraft related. But one thing that we do is, I don't like my kids to just kind of be like attached to the TV. And if you gave Rick Isaac the option, listen, he would be on the television all day, every day, till death do them part. Because that's what he enjoys. And I don't allow him to play Xbox, very, very rarely. But he absolutely loves Minecraft. And so one thing that me and Chelsea are going to do, it's actually a pretty good idea. I think Chelsea found it either on Pinterest or Facebook or something else. But it's where you, as your kids do chores, they then get paid. But paid in a kind of sort of monopoly money kind of way, where you have fake cash that you give them, and then they can redeem that. They can save it for something large, or they can redeem it for something a little bit smaller. And I guarantee you, because I know my son better than really anybody, that Rick Isaac won't be able to save anything because it burns a hole in his pocket, and it's just absolutely uncomfortable for him to have any amount of money. And so he's going to be cashing in. Well, one of the prizes, one of the things that they can cash in will be Xbox time. So he's going to enjoy that. That'll kind of give him an opportunity to go ahead and get on the Xbox, play some Minecraft. Because like I said, the kid absolutely loves it. So Madeline and Patrick really haven't done too much with their rooms. Patrick's still looks really plain. Nothing to show you. Madeline, she's got a couple things in her room, but Papa's going to be making her a bed, and they have been hard at work planning at the moment a way to create this bed, kind of the storage that's going to be up underneath, but it's a platform bed. And so they're really looking forward to making that, and Madeline's looking forward to having that in her room. She got a pretty decent sized room, but she's going to have plenty of room for crafts and all that kind of stuff. And I'm telling you, she's dying to get into this room. Every time she comes over, multiple times a week, she grabs a tape measure from Papa's barn, and she's like measuring out from wall to wall, over and over and over and over again, doing these little house drawings with a chair here and a table here and a shelf and a bed and a end table and a bean bag, and she's going nuts. One thing I told Chelsea, and she did not believe me, we're in the kitchen now. So there's like all kinds of boxes and stuff, but what's behind this box is pretty cool. So these are open shelves back here, and so they don't have cabinet doors or anything like that. It's open, people can see it. But I had told Chelsea that something will fit in these cases or in these little cubby holes, and she didn't believe me. But it's like her #1 used appliance, and it fits perfectly. Right there. It's an Instant Pot. She loves the Instant Pot, and I can't wait for her to use the Instant Pot again. For some reason, she says hers is better than my mom and dad's. It's like the same Instant Pot, but she likes her own. We will be getting another refrigerator. This one, there's nothing wrong with it. It's going to be going up front. Once everything is complete, it's going to be going up front. This is actually where we'll keep the eggs, because it doesn't have a water dispenser on the front. That's something that me and Chelsea like. So this will be going up front. But I mean, it's a nice size fridge, whatever, but it's a single. And with me and Chelsea and the kids and the way Rick Isaac has been eating lately, we need a bigger refrigerator. So believe it or not, this next piece of furniture that we have conjured is free. It was free, 100% free. I got this from the dump. I was dropping something off, and I can't even remember what I was dropping off, like shelves or maybe like an old thing of dressers in the bedroom. But anyway, I was dropping this stuff off, and we stopped at the dump to go ahead and drop it off. And this person in front of me was dropping off what appeared to be a full wood secretary's desk, old secretary's desk. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I wonder if that is wood. I called out to him. I was like, hey man, is that all wood? He went, sounds like it. So I walked up to it. Sure enough, solid wood. I said, I want that. So I put it in there. It was nasty. It wasn't a piece of furniture that you would want to really bring into your house or do anything with right away. But Chelsea came up with this really cool color scheme. Yellow, like vibrant yellow, and this like grayish blue. I'm colorblind, legally. Then we got these really cool B knob handle things right here. And so they're pretty neat. And they go on there. Kind of have to shut it from the bottom. It is old. It's kind of like an old truck that kind of takes like a code to turn it over. Yep, no, there's a code to close them. You got to push at the bottom and they close perfectly. The bees are kind of a really cool touch, and Chelsea says it's like jewelry for your furniture. So like I said, Chelsea is going absolutely nuts with the color scheme and the bee, kind of the bee feng shui. I don't even know. It's like it's bee themed. So anyway, she got this gray, yellow thing. Doesn't have any bees, but it kind of goes with that same color pattern that she put on the secretary's desk. It looks pretty cool. Picked it up off Amazon. It's a whole bed in a bag, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to like shop around, and I wanted everything to match. And then we picked up this bed, the whole bed set, which is 2 end tables, a king frame and headboard, or king rails, headboard, and footboard, and this monstrosity of a thing, which I swear it weighs 400 pounds, if not 5. It is heavy. It is heavy. It took me and Chelsea to get it in the house, and then to move it away from the wall, it still took 2 grown men. It's heavy. Before I take it out of this house, it's getting chopped up by a chainsaw because I'm not carrying it down my stairs again. It was not fun. I think we got this entire thing for like $600 for the whole set. That's pretty good. And it's real furniture. So when I say that I'm happy, guys, like I'm ecstatic. I'm ready. LaLa and Papa are ready. Chelsea's ready. The kids are ready. Everybody's ready to be in this house. And so there's a lot of stuff to come. I'm really hoping that once we get in this house and everything is set up and everything kind of like calms down, settles down, we can go back to that same upload schedule of Monday, Wednesday live stream, and a Friday upload. And we're just trying to keep this fresh. So if you're not yet a subscriber to this channel, hit the subscribe button now. Like right now. Like down there somewhere. Alright? Until next time, like Papa always says, treat others as you would like to be treated. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.